everybody. Happy Thursday. Almost the end of May, which is incredible. All right. So I'm gonna go and start from yesterday. Okay. YNR. It's been good. Um, I think it's going to become explosive. In a minute. Although it kind of already has, but okay, I'll explain it. Okay. So Well, Nikki, Nikki needed sponsors, so Jack was her sponsor. Well, it looks like the Jack and Diane marriage was going to implode because Diane felt that Jack chose Nikki over her. Not to mention, and I think I had mentioned this, but it's important to note that Jack and Nikki had been married for a time, and Nikki and Diane always had a little bad blood. So there's that already. And then you add on to the fact that she kind of thought the way I would. Like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and they're willing to go the extra mile for somebody else but not me, then I'm not going to be too happy with that. And especially if we've been in a relationship for a long time and then you kind of go up a level once you're married. There's supposed to be a bond that you and the other person share that no one else is supposed to surpass. Okay, it's even in the marriage vows. So, Um, and yeah, okay, I can see some people giving me a little pushback because you say, well, what about your kids? Oh, okay, I agree with you to a point, but Nikki isn't his child, so that argument is negated. So, all right, and then so we had okay, and then this ties into today because Diane was literally on the brink of saying, I'm out of here. But then Jack caved and said, well, I don't want to jeopardize our marriage, so Nikki's going to have to find a new sponsor. Okay, um, okay, here's the conundrum. Um, yeah, I agree that the wife and husband should be above everybody else. However, this is not the situation that Nikki is trying to take Jack away from her. So it's not the same situation. And they're friends. They've been friends for ever. I mean, practically as long as the soap has been on. So, okay. So then I put it in real time. Okay, we're talking 50 years. If I've been friends with somebody for 50 years and somebody new comes along, I'm sorry, but the friend that I've had for 50 years takes precedence over you. Unless the friend is trying to be, I don't know, not helpful and separate the two of us, then we might have a fight. But this is not the situation, so I I would say Diana doesn't have a leg to stand on, but anyway. So okay. Um all right. And then the other big storyline is that Claire is now Harrison's nanny, which is not news. The news is that Summer is having a hard time adjusting to it. And I mean a hard time. She is being a witch uh, for no reason. Because, yes, technically she let Claire be the nanny. However, she's like, okay, yeah, we'll go to X, but we'll be right around the corner. And if you need anything, just call. And then gives Claire a list of like, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, can't do the other thing, can't do. And I'm like, holy man, let go of the reins a little bit, honey. I mean, seriously. Okay. you could argue that Jordan took Harrison. However, Jordan took Claire too. They were in the same situation. So Claire didn't have anything to do with it. Claire was just as blindsided by the whole situation that Harrison was. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh, the more interesting storyline. Well, there's two. Okay, I was gonna do yesterday and then another video for today, but I'll just kind of combine. Okay, so then the big sad storyline is okay. Well, Jill is gonna take a leave of absence or something, which is why she gave her power of whatever to Billy. Because she's gonna step down, which it wouldn't be sad because she had been talking about it for a couple of years. However, she told Billy that she didn't give him all the details, but she said she had a medical issue that she's having treatment for in London. Okay, and Billy did press her for more details, but she didn't give them. Okay, so that's kind of sad, because Jess Walton Jill has been a staple of the series the whole time. I mean, for a long time. So, yeah. Okay, then the other kind of, I would call it a screwball moment is okay. Apparently, Sally has a deal to do something else, and she understands that the interior design company is not going well. All right, so she's trying to pivot and do something else. However, for some reason, she can't. She doesn't think she can take Chloe with her, but she didn't want to just leave Chloe. It wasn't like that. She did try to uh, fix the situation, but Chloe wasn't having it. Now, on another note, I know I've been really harsh on Elizabeth Henderson. I know I have been. Okay, however, I didn't understand the dynamics before that I do now. Okay, Greg Rickard, who plays Kevin, also plays like two roles on Days of Our Lives. So there's no way somebody can do that kind of double duty. Okay? So that means that if your husband, quote unquote, husband, is the reason why you're in the storylines, and then they take the husband away, they can't really do too much with your character. And yeah, they can try to include you in certain things, but it's not the same as it was before. And any loyal viewer is going to ask you what happened to the guy who played your husband, you know? So I kind of feel bad for Elizabeth Henderson on that part, but I also understand that as an actress, you have to take whatever roles you get because when you're hot, you got to strike when the iron's hot. So there's like a you know double edged sword there. So all right, yeah, I can buy. I'm sorry. All right, bye.